Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're listening or watching. I've got my green smoothie here. So I'm starting my day with a green smoothie and a coffee. All right. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you all for being here. Welcome to my live. Today we're going to be doing a quick reading. I don't think we need to spend forever on the three stooges here. I don't think we need to spend forever on Trump, Snoop, and Nelly. But here's the rundown. There's been a lot going on in the political landscape, so it's a lot to keep up with on a daily basis, as usual, as we can expect with the Trump era, right? So everyone is mad. Well, not everyone, but people are mad. There's some people that are mad and upset at Snoop Dogg and Nelly for performing at Trump's inauguration. All right. So So this has happened once again many times. The same thing happened also to the same thing also happened to Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood is also getting flack for performing at Trump's inauguration. Chrisette Michele got flack for performing at Trump's inauguration. I don't know I don't know why people continue to perform at his inaugurations, but at the same time someone has to, but they always get flack for it. Anyway, they must have got paid good, all right, because Snoop, who allegedly has also talked about other people who performed at Trump's inauguration in a derogative way, performed at his inauguration. I guess the cryptocurrency inauguration, and then Nelly apparently performed at the actual inauguration. So people are upset at not only Nelly but also Ashanti, who he has a child with. So it's a lot going on. I just want to see what's coming, what's going to be, how are things going to go for Snoop and Nelly moving forward. Let's just do a quick reading, all right? This doesn't have to be too long. Let me set the stage. But before I do that, I want to remind you all that I am available for readings. So if you would like to book a reading with me, you can text me at 703-791-9162. You can also visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. This is my website, so once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. You can scroll down and read reviews. You can also go right to the store section to view everything I offer. I do offer quite a lot. I offer email readings, video recorded readings, 15-minute, 30-minute, hour-long phone readings. I also do offer candles, open roads, protection, success in money, success in love, candles. I also do offer birth chart readings, including individual birth chart readings, compatibility birth chart readings, and 12-month ahead birth chart, transit birth chart readings, which I definitely recommend because we're in the new year. All right. So you want to see what the year has in store for you, what the planets have in store for you. Get you a 12-month ahead transit reading, child. I also offer mediumship readings, merch, handmade evil eye bracelets by me, stickers, past life readings, mediumship readings, tarot classes, astrology classes, spiritual development classes, and so much more. Sometimes I offer live readings, but not today because I'm too busy. All right. But let's go ahead and do a quick reading to see what is coming up moving forward for Snoop and Nelly. Someone asked if that picture was AI. I don't know if it's AI, but when I first saw it, it definitely made me laugh. So that's why I chose it as the thumbnail picture. You guys know I have a wicked sense of humor, right? All right, let's go ahead and see what's coming up for these two. We know what's coming up for Trump. But let's see what's coming up for these three, child. Let's go ahead and set the stage once again. I've got the cards ready. And scene. All right. Let's get into it. Let's see what's coming up for Snoop, Nelly, and Trump. Hello, everyone. Hi, Love Theory. Hi, Empress of Trinidad. Hi, Silvana. Hi, Mama Travis. Hi, Allah Marat. Thank you for cleansing and clearing my energy of this deck, many past bees, decks, so many past readings. In the name of the Mother, the Daughter, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. By the way, predicted it. I said TikTok would get banned, but it would come back. I need to do a predicted it video. Actually, I think I'm going to do a predicted it video for that next. So that'll be the next live I do, probably right after this. A quick predicted it video for TikTok. Predicted it. Told y'all. All right. What is going to come? How will Snoop Dogg's 2025 be? What's going to come up for Snoop Dogg in the year 2025 after his performance at Trump's cryptocurrency inauguration event? What's going to come up for Snoop Dogg moving forward? How will Snoop Dogg's 2025 go after his performance at Trump's inauguration event? Spirit, give us some clarity and insight. The energy I get is he's kind of hit that legacy act point where he only comes out for certain events, such as maybe big corporate events. I could like corporate events like that would have been considered a big corporate event for him as a legacy act. Like that's what I'm hearing. All right. How will Snoop's 2025 go after his performance at Trump's inauguration event? Four of Wands. It actually opens the door to him to a new social network, a new social environment. Interesting. It actually opens him up to a new social network. Snoop Dogg. It opens Snoop Dogg up to a new social network or a new social environment. It opens the door for him in some way. Hmm. Nine of Cups. There definitely may have been some monetary compensation or some monetary what's the word I want to use? Persuasion, incentive, allegedly, once again. But there may have also been a clause to be like secret of the compensation because the energy comes across as I don't think the compensation was just money. I get something about like a contract. The Ace of Cups shows up. So the Ace of Cups is emotional fulfillment facing the Five of Wands, backlash, drama, chaos, particularly also connected to family, home, what's familiar to him. So there's something about him wanting to pour love into his community, but not understanding how the community he's trying to serve or fill with love and emotional fulfillment, like that he did, the act of actually performing at a Trump rally or Trump event underserves that community in some way or creates more chaos in that community. I don't know. All right, let's continue pulling cards. Yeah, I get the Nine of Wands connected to confidence, connected to self expression, creativity. I don't think he's going to be well received moving forward as much, Snoop Dogg. I think he's going to get called corny, old, stale, a sellout, a nuisance, I'm hearing. that shiny veneer of Snoop Dogg, it's like it's been wiped off. It's like taking a cotton swab with rubbing alcohol and wiping off the shiny veneer and getting to like the surface of things, or the varnish underneath. Like that's what I'm getting for him with this event. So it opened the door for him to a new environment, a new social network, but at what cost? Snoop. What is that freaking noise? Oh, am I hearing something? Oh, I thought I was crazy. Hold on. Oh my god, I had the faucet running in the sink, the faucet sink running the faucet running in the bathroom the whole time. And I thought I was just hearing things, but I was like, I can't be hearing things. Anyways, we're back. So, Knight of Wands shows up. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Virgo person between the ages of 20 to 40 or 50 years old. I know he's older. I don't know exactly what zodiac sign he is. A Snoop Dogg zodiac. He's a Libra. And he's born 1971, Snoop Dogg. Interesting. Facing the death card. Someone may declare their separation from Snoop Dogg. Someone he's worked with or is working with. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages. I mean, that's a good theory, Charles. Or Chelsea. I'm sorry. I need my glasses, child. Someone could declare their separation from Snoop Dogg. An Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo person, once again between the ages of about 20 to 40 or 50 years old, could be male or female because of what he did. Ooh, child, the devil card shows up. The death card shows up, and right after that, the devil card shows up. The devil card shows up connected to an ending, a loss, a change. This is going to be Snoop Dogg's scarlet letter. And I see an ending in a personal in one of his personal relationships. I'm wondering if it would be Martha Stewart, but I feel like Martha Stewart would be Republican. No tea, no shade, allegedly. But also, Martha Stewart has to be over the age of 50 for sure, right? No shade, no tea. It's not looking good for Snoop. That's the point, all right? But he does have the propensity, the energy, the capacity to rebuild himself from this moment. It also may take him going overseas or doing like a residency of some sort. Cause I keep seeing him as like I keep getting like emails and stuff. I'm sorry. I keep seeing him as a legacy act. Oh, she's 80? Child, yeah. This ain't Martha then, child. But I keep seeing him as like a legacy act. He's gonna have to rebuild himself from the ground up in some way, shape, or form. Or I don't know if it's necessarily the ground or his ground, all right? The Fool card facing the Temperance card, which is a move in the right direction. So once again, he could align himself with the right people in some way, shape, or form. And then ultimately, I get a decision for him to make. So the question was, how will 2024 go for Snoop? Not the best, but towards the end of 20, or how will 2025 go for Snoop? Not the best, but towards the end of 2025, most likely going into 2026, he could start being more towards the up and up. But there could be a major ending for him this year. A major like a backlash in a relationship, or a major backlash in connection to someone he worked with before or has been associated with. So this also could have opened up a can of worms for Snoop. Not the best decision. Not the best decision, Snoop Dogg. All right, well, let's see how 2025 is going to go for Nelly. How will 2025 go for Nelly? How will 2025 go for Nelly after Nelly performed at Trump's inauguration event? How will 20 Make sure you all like, share, and subscribe to the video, by the way. How will 2025 go for Nelly after he's performed at Trump's inauguration event? How will 2025 go for Nelly? Snoop and Nelly ain't fooling me. They did this because them two were at too many of those Diddy parties, and these performances were a favor to be pardoned. Well, if they end up getting pardoned for something, we know why, Charles. Why do I keep calling you Charles? Chelsea. I'm sorry. All right, I guess my green drink isn't kicking in, nor my coffee. So forgive me for that. All right, the star card shows up. The question is, how will 2025 go for Nelly? The star card definitely would be the stars aligning in some way, shape, or form. So Nelly must have other things lined up already for him. In addition to this performance he did at the inauguration. That's how the energy comes across in regards to Nelly. This more so feels like for Nelly, this inauguration was in addition to other things he has coming out or has lined up. Yeah. This is a part of a Nelly campaign trail. His this performance at his inauguration. So at Trump's inauguration. So does Nelly have a new album coming out or a new show or something, or do him and Ashanti have something coming out? Because we know he's with Ashanti, and Ashanti is a money maker and can draw in the bucks. I'm sure, right? He has a Vegas residency. Oh, well, there you go. That's why he did it. That's why Nelly did it. Once again, it was also for Nelly to align himself with the right people, but it was also to bring in the big bucks once again. In their minds, if they align themselves with Trump, they bring in the big bucks, and I hate to say this, this does feel race related. If you catch my drift, if you pick up what I'm putting down. Is anyone going to go see Nelly at his Vegas residency? I think Janet also has a Vegas residency. I definitely would go see Janet. I love Janet. Ooh. The Ten of Swords shows up for Nelly. The Ten of Swords shows up connected to confidence, purpose, self-expression, creativity, purpose in one's life. Ten of Swords is the card where all the swords are in your back. You did something, you said something, you participated in something. Maybe Spirit gave you some signs. It may not have been the best decision to do so, to move forward, but you did it anyway, and now you have swords in your back in some way. So Nelly's going to end up with swords in his back in some way, shape, or form. We Wheel of Fortune shows up connected to work. So once again, this is going to bring him more work and ensure that he continues working. It's going to keep his name out in the lights. And as long as he works through the drama, the negative press, it's going to be the work that stands. That's how they're thinking, or he's thinking, his team is thinking. But with the Ten of Swords showing up, he could start to put his foot in his mouth. Seven of Wands shows up connected to one-on-one relationships, marriage, business partnerships. This is having to defend oneself or feeling defensive. This can be argumentative energy. This could be violence in some way, shape, or form, allegedly. Does Nelly have a temper? I feel like this is going to affect his interpersonal relationships as well. But Nelly's going to get tired of being asked about this. I see him going off for some reason. There's something about Nelly where it's like his energy comes across as, I did it. Yeah, I did it. And it is what it is. Move on. Like, that's the energy that comes across from him. I did it. So what? Move on. But people are not going to want to move on. We're not going to want to move on. This is not something you can just put behind you as just a gig that you did and it's moving on to the next gig. This was once again, a statement that you made, making the decision to perform at this inauguration event. Now, even if you didn't mean to make a statement by performing at this event, you made a statement because it's politics. You were in a political landscape. You were on the political stage, not just any stage, the political stage, Nelly. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, he responded poorly to this. Yeah, he's a Scorpio. Nelly's a Scorpio. I could see that. Well, he might have to end up going on an apology tour. Black Skitty. Have I done a reading on Big Lenny? Who is that? There goes half of his audience, exactly. Let me look up Nelly's zodiac sign. That makes a lot of sense if he's a Scorpio. Oh, yep, he is a Scorpio. And now let me look up who Big Lenny is. Oh, wow. He had a heart issue. That makes me wonder, was he using supplements or was he injecting? That's the first thing that came to me just now. Was he injecting? I don't know who Big Lenny is, but I just looked it up and I'm wondering, was he using whatever those bodybuilders use? Some of them, a lot of them use. I know I know they use them cuz I've been with a bodybuilder before, a black one, a black bodybuilder child, and he told me they use them. I don't steroids. I think that's what they're called, steroids, but you inject them. Child. Anyway, moving on to another topic. By the way, if you make smoothies, you need to get a Vitamix. I finally bit the bullet and got a Vitamix, and they have changed my smoothie game. One of my 2025 resolutions this year is to start drinking a green smoothie every day, and so far so good. But I was like, I had a Ninja blender and it just wasn't cutting it, so I was finally like, let me just get a Vitamix. I got the cheapest one they had that was on sale at Best Buy. This smoothie is just like a smoothie you would get from Tropical Smoothie. So smooth, so good, such a good way to start the day. And I love that I don't have to take the peel off the orange. I can throw in the whole orange with the peel, and it's still smooth. Anyway, So good. All right. Nelly. Let's see. Let's continue. Yep, I get the Five of Cups for Nelly. This is emotional disappointment. Nelly's going to look at this situation. He's going to look back at this situation, and there's something where he thought that this would help him expand and grow, but it's not. That audience that you think you have access to or had access to, yeah, they may, show up front row, gyrate and twirl and twerk, for the first few months of your shows or for the first few runs of your shows, but they're not going to stick around. And that's the issue that you're going to run into, Nelly. It's giving very like quick, wanting quick, fast money. But if you were smart, having access to this new demographic, this new, what is this sphere? I don't know what the word is. This new social network, performing at this Trump inauguration, if you were smart, you start a business, a new business. But anyway, what do I know? What do I know, child? Nine of Cups shows up. So the Nine of Cups does show up connected to long-term goals, aspirations. He will look back at this and be like, who told him to do this? It's betrayal. Yeah. He will look back at this and there's an energy of being like almost proud of it. Like, I did that. I performed at a presidential inauguration. I performed for a president. Like, it's almost like for him, once again, there's like a disconnect. It doesn't matter that it was Trump. The energy comes across as I performed for a president. Like, that's how he thinks, or that's how his energy comes across. Five of Wands shows up for him as well, and facing that is the Page of Wands. This could be a young child, someone who could be a young child or someone in their 20s or 30s. Could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Pisces energy, but they're facing the Five of Wands, which is a card of chaos, drama, disappointment. I mean, we know he has a new child coming. Ashanti has to be. How old is Ashanti? And what is her sign? Oh, she's a Libra as well. She's born 1980. Okay, it may not be Ashanti. Maybe it could be one of his young children. I'm wondering if there's something about one of his young children that also could be a point of speculation or could be a point of drama or finger pointing. Like, I don't want to say the energy I'm picking up because I don't want to put it on that type of energy out there, but it kind of feels like it's giving, maybe if one of the children had Mercury retrograde in opposition to Jupiter in their natal chart, and my astrologers will totally get what I'm saying right now. All right, without saying it. Like, what if that were a possibility to the extremist form, right? Where maybe there's some deformities or some developmental delays, possibly, kind of thing, kind of energy, allegedly. I'm just saying, I don't know, but he has a lot riding on this Trump era, and I'm not sure the full wave is going to come through the way he thinks it is, unfortunately. That's specifically what Nelly said too. What did he say? Well, Michael Jordan separated himself from doing business with Nelly. Ooh, Michael Jordan. I didn't know they were working together. He has older kids. I think it could be one of the younger kids. Oh, you're from his city. Nelly doesn't come across as articulate or intelligent in his recent interviews. I mean, You know, I don't know what to say to that. Some people are just good at what they do. Um, that's what I see for Nelly. Ultimately, this decision to perform at Trump's inauguration is going to end up not being a good decision for both Snoop Dogg and Nelly. Unfortunately. All right. You know what I want to ask? Why did Trump choose Snoop Dogg and Nelly to perform at his inauguration events? This is my last question. Why did Trump choose Snoop Dogg and Nelly to perform at his inauguration events? Nelly just wants protection if he's ever arrested again. That's the X factor. I could see that. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Is that the X Factor by Lauryn Hill? Doesn't she have a song called X Factor? Why did Trump choose Nelly and Snoop Dogg to perform at his events? The Wheel of Fortune. He thought it would bring him clout. He always has to have an ethnic person on his side. All right. They involve themselves in the dark energy, bribery, spell work. Interesting. There's definitely like an energy of him thinking that this would bring him clout, and the Ten of Swords shows up connected to money, finances, personal belongings, ownership. Huh. There's definitely something about him wanting to pull in the black vote because he definitely has realized and noticed that there's less black specifically, but I will say ethnic. Like it almost comes across as, and this is weird, but this is the energy I'm picking up. In Trump's mind or in Trump's administration's energy's mind, the black vote or the black people run the trend somehow of the ethnic people as a whole. Take that for what you will. That's what I'm getting. And there's something where Trump has realized he's lacking in that energy. He's been lacking in that energy recently. So he needs to pull in that energy. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? The judgment card, they probably were also one of the first people to say yes, to be honest. For God's sakes, with the justice judgment card showing up here, they said yes. They actually answered the call. I want if they were paid, they weren't paid very much though. I don't think he was very compensating towards Nelly or Snoop Dogg. The Tower card shows up, connected to confidence, purpose, self expression. The Tower card connected to ego. Why did he choose them? The Hermit card facing the Empress. Did he choose them? The Ace of Wands. Connected to change, transformation. Ace of Wands could be lighting the torch, being the torch bearer. Ten of Cups. I think once again he definitely wanted. He wants more sympathy. He wants more. What's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? He wants more support. That's thank you, Spirit. He wants more support from the black community. He wants more support from the ethnic community. So of course, a lot of black people, a lot of ethnic people follow, like or liked, followed Snoop Dogg and Nelly. I do think they were compensated in some way. Um, but Knight of Pentacles shows up facing the Seven of Wands. Oh, Snoop Dogg is a Libra. What's his name is a Scorpio. One of them could. I think it could be Nelly, maybe. I think both of them could have certain things where it's like, well, and if you know, if something does cross my path where I do need the law, the legal system on my side, it's better for me to perform for Trump and have him on my side. Like I do feel that kind of energy, especially from Nelly, but possibly from both of them as well, Nelly and Snoop Dogg. So there could be a potential debt owed or an IOU allegedly. I don't know why I also get something about scrubbed off someone's record. So something scrubbed off someone's record allegedly. Why did he choose them? Why did Trump choose Snoop Dogg and Nelly? This is deeper than I thought it was. The Tower card once again shows up connected to competence, purpose of expression, connected to once again the ego, purpose. This maybe could be obviously connected to him as president. Oh. Huh. You know what I get, you guys? This is weird. I get that he kind of bribes people to perform. Allegedly, once again. Like the energy comes across as from Trump towards these rappers and these like some of these actors, actresses, whoever shows up, but especially the rappers, especially the hip hop, the ethnic people once again. There's like an energy coming across as maybe he sends out like imagine sending out mass emails and being like looking for a performer, White House inauguration performance. Oh, and by the way, we're giving out free pardons. So if you need a free pardon, if you need to get hooked up with a lawyer, if you got a legal issue going on, we got you there too. Like that's how the energy comes across. So there's some backdoor deals going on here allegedly as well. I forgot they also asked Rick Ross and Soldier Boy. Oh, I forgot about that too. They also performed. And I mean, these could even be for maybe allegedly like petty stuff as well, like petty crimes or whatever it may be. But still, it's like I don't know. It's weird. It's all weird. All right. I'm over this. I'm over it. Are you guys good? Because we've spent 40 minutes on this. I can't believe we spent 40 minutes on this. I'm over this. I feel like I need to sage. That was not what I expected. All right, you all. Well, let's get the final card. If you all would like to book a reading with me, I am available. My books are pretty clear. Oh, this card flew out. Let's take this one. My books are pretty clear. I'm especially open for phone readings. So if you want a 15-minute phone reading, hour long phone reading, a mediumship reading, past life reading, or anything like that, I'm available today. Yes, I'm okay. I'm over it too. On point. The ones that he knows have had charges. Yes, exactly. Rick Ross, though, yeah. Doesn't Rick Ross owns like? Doesn't he own Wingstop? which I think I'm going to have Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch today. I really want a salad though. Anyways, so the final card is blessings or messages of abundance. Wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. That sounds both like Snoop and Nelly. So I think even if these two went into this situation with good intention and positive vibes, they made a statement. Once again, this is not just any stage. PSA to all artists, all musical artists. All right. Any political stage is not just any stage. You are now in political landscape territory. You are making a political statement. So be mindful of what statement you're making. PSA over. All right, you all. I love you all. Thank you all so much for listening and watching. Thank you for the 122 people in the room. Please make sure you all once again like the video, share, subscribe, and if you want a reading, I am available. So contact me for a reading. I'll see you in your own personal reading, or I will see you in the next video. Either way, I'll see you soon. Love and light. God bless. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down, and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch. It's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler. You might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head because I'm wicked. Very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Wicked is as wicked does. I shut you down, and that's because you kept coming for me. Now I'm the wicked witch. It's the new story you're trying to pitch. I won't lay down for you. Now I'm the struggler. You might as well call me Alphaba. You're so sick in the head because I'm wicked. Very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz. Because I'm wicked, very wicked for you. Love is my ticket to Oz. Oh yes, I'm wicked. It's Mr. Wicked to you. War is my ticket to Oz.